Okay. So the next topic that deals with is file system mounting. Okay. So what do you mean by mounting? Mounting is attaching. Mounting is attaching. So what are you trying to attach? You are trying to attach the different directories and the files present under the directories such that it becomes more easier for accessing, or it becomes more easy to extract the contents of the directories and the files that are being attached. So now if you look at the first diagram, that is the first figure, here the file system containing directories bit, thread and help are being mounted. To what is it connected? It is connected to a root directory. It is connected to a root directory which is indirectly connected to the operating system, such that the operating system facilitates the user to access these directories and files attached to it. Now if you look at the figure P, this is an unmounted file system, or this is an unmounted directory structure containing the different directories here. So if this file system is unmounted, that means the contents of these different directories cannot be accessed. So what do you need to do to access the contents of these directories? You have to mount it. So mounting is what? Again, attaching. So if at all, if I want to access a file or a directory called as Jane, I'll have to basically mount this complete directory structure or this file structure to the root structure or to the main directory structure. So the main directory structure here is device / users. Okay, so at this point has to be mapped to this. So if at all, if this point has to be mapped to this, what happens to this directory structure? This directory structure has to be unmounted. Unmounted means what? In order to attach this, you have to detach this. In order to attach the new one, you have to detach the old one. So if this file structure is removed, then this can be attached. So once this new file system, new directory structure is attached to the root structure, then it is completely accessible. So it is completely accessible, and this point where you are attaching the new directory structure to an existing directory structure is called as mount point. That means from this point you are attaching the series of directories, a group of directories and file system, so that it becomes much more easier for the users to access. So now if at all, if I want to access this directory called as DEC, I can write it in the form as device / users / Jane. Under the Jane directory, it is DEC. So if I use this path, I can easily get access to this directory called as DEC. So this is all about file system mounting and unmounting and the mount point.